Generic greetings and welcome to Nostalgia Plus Fallout. This is a post-apocalyptic RPG released in 1997 by Interplay, and it's probably my favourite RPG franchise to date. I mean, not that there's a great amount of competition. I mean, I like the Knights of the Old Republic series, that was quite good, but there's only obviously two of them, and that MMO was like garbage. The Mass Effect series was quite good, but I didn't really play number 3 because of reasons and stuff, and I enjoyed the first two. The Elder Scrolls series I've never really got into. My first experience was Morrowind, but I didn't really like that for whatever reason, and then obviously the third one, Oblivion, was okay, and Skyrim? Skyrim, yes, I was going to say Skyfall, but that's a Bond film. Skyrim, I thought was, pretty cool. But again, this is the franchise that I always keep coming back to. It's actually my first ever RPG that I played, and also one of the first computer games I ever lent off a friend. Oh, there's a guy just getting shot in the head and stuff. You have to remember that the first couple of Fallouts were a lot darker than Fallout 3, and obviously Fallout 4, which is out, there's a time recording tomorrow, so I'll be gone for a while. Either way, as I said, this was the first computer game, or first PC game I ever lent off someone, or who said, "Oh, do you want to give that?" I mean, someone I made some copies of like some floppy disk file. Or do you want to copy Lemmings? There you go, blah blah blah, and all of that. But when I first got into sort of PC gaming and stuff, a friend said when I was at school, I think it was probably early 2000s. Hey, I've got this game. Do you wanna lend it? Yeah, go on then. So I took it and installed it and all of that sort of thing, and then started playing it, and I didn't get it. I really didn't get the game at all. Up until that point, I really played tycoon games, so Roller Coaster Tycoon, Theme Hospital, Dungeon Keeper, pretty much those sort of games, and also like the Monkey Islands and the the adventure point-and-click adventure games, things like I say, Monkey Island, Broken Sword, things like that. And this was, and I had played other games, obviously, but I didn't really play RPGs. It was just something that I wasn't aware of. And when I played this for the first time, I didn't get it. I love the world, I love the fact that it was post-apocalyptic, and I love the aesthetic of it. Even at the time, I could appreciate it, but the gameplay I just didn't get. In fact, as I'll go on to explain later on, I just did some things that you would class as not right in RPG. Anyway, this is Mr. Ron Perlman having a little bit of a narration here, talking about blah 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 reasons. This is why there's loads and loads of bombs, and there's a bomb there. I remember like I said, the theme of the game, or the tone of the game, was very dark, and the music was, when you play Fallout 3 and you watch all the trailers, it's very upbeat, isn't it? It's got a very sort of upbeat sort of tone going to it, and you've always got a nice soundtrack on there, and it's all explosions and bang. And this one, though, Fallout 1 and 2, was very dark. It was basically, everything's fucked up, there's big bombs hit, people are getting shot in the face, there's mutants all about, there's ghouls, and it's all bad. That's pretty much what the game is like, and it's really, really different when you actually go back into it and go, hang on, yeah, that's exactly what it's like. Anyway, this is Vault 13. This is where we actually live. I'm talking over Ron Perlman, which is obviously a travesty because, nobody should talk over Ron Perlman. But, yeah, Vault 13 is pretty much where we start. So anyway, what I plan to do in this video is pretty much make a character, leave the vault, and go to the first town that you can get to, which is Shady Sands. I have installed this. This is the GOG version, which is a bit weird because I know GOG were originally selling it when Interplay owned the rights, and then there was a massive kerfuffle with them and Bethesda and blah blah blah, and then it was removed. But I still had access to it because I bought it before all that mess up, and now it's back. But it's called Fallout Classic when I downloaded it today, and it actually runs at max resolution and everything. And there's loads of options. You can go in the options menu and actually go to screen settings and stuff, so it looks like it's been updated since I originally got it, which is pretty cool because then obviously you can run it and all sorts of stuff and it actually works. Anyway, I haven't played this in probably 8 or so years. I think I have sort of downloaded it in an attempt to go, oh yes, I'm going to play that, let's download it and let's see if we can play it. No, I never did. I did play Tactics, but no, I haven't played this for a long time. Anyway, let's go to new game, and we will make a character. So we're going to say, create character, and it uses the special system. So again, if you're not familiar with Fallout, I guess it's strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck. And each of these statistics will alter your skills and also your armor class resistances and things like that. So we need a name, so we're going to call generic character, no, we're just going to be called Genericson. There we go. We're going to be called Genericson. We need to be of indeterminate age, which in Hollywood is sort of like 37 or something, isn't it? No, you can only go to 35. Why can you only go to 35? You can only go to 35, I guess, because you are in the vault, and then, okay, I get it. I understand that, right? Let's just go for 32. Male, you can change male, female, you know, there you go. But yes, I guess because you're in a vault, you can't go over the age. Yeah, learning something new all the time. Anyway, so we need to increase our statistics. Now, generally, perception is classed as the overpowered skill. If you max it out like that, you get quite good at range guns. Actually, no, what I'm going to do is put my agility up. So we'll go to about agility 7, perception, we'll put it up to about 7, which is very good. I'm going to lower my... I'm going to increase my intelligence by 1, lower my strength by 1, and you could learn endurance as well, but that alters your, see this damage resistance and poison resistance. So obviously if you wanted to make a really strong hard-hitting character, then you could do that. You could have a lot of strength, a lot of endurance, and just wade in with a baseball bat, or just fists, just bare knuckle. But you know, I don't really go for that one. I go for the range stuff. So I think we'll go for a high perception there. What is small guns based on? Oh, it's based on agility. So what we'll do, we'll put perception down, put the agility back up. Yes, that's it. Sorry, agility was always the overpowered stat. You max it out and you're quite good. Although I have made characters at the time when I did just mess around and put luck up to like 10 and just see what would happen, and it does produce some really shonky results, because the game, although I guess they've thought about some idiot is going to run through the game at luck 10, it still can produce some, like I say, quite strange results. Anyway, what I'm going to do is put some point in my small guns. There we go. Basically, what you do is you tag a skill. Now, I don't know. I think they removed tagging in Fallout 3. I could be wrong about this. I think they removed tagging in Fallout 3, but sort of put it back in New Vegas. So I don't know really about that. I'm not really too sure. There's big guns as well. I think big guns was pretty much useless in this, because it says like miniguns, rocket launchers, flamethrowers, and such. By the time you get to that point, you've got energy weapons, which are better anyway, so I could just put that up as well. But what I'm going to do instead is go for sneak. Or why? Oh, what do we really need sneak? No, not for what we're going to do. We don't really need any of these, because obviously I'm not going to play this after. I don't know. I might play this after this. This is one of these things that these videos tend to determine whether or not I play these things through or not. We'll go for melee weapons. We could put that up. I don't know why that's at 61, because it's base and it's 55% plus my agility plus strength divided by 2. Yes, you can see the calculations, and you can see it's a little bit annoying. Big guns is 18% plus agility, and I don't know why it's 18% base. It just doesn't tell me why. It doesn't tell me what the base number is. No. Anyway, let's go for first aid is always a good thing, and actually no, I don't want to go for that. Yeah, we'll go for sneak. And we'll go for sneak, and we'll go for lockpick. I always try to do a steely type character. Now we've got traits as well. Now these are in the obviously the new Fallouts and such. So you got things like small frame. You're not quite as big as other vault dwellers, but that never slowed you down. So you can say put that in there, and I think you're getting a point of agility. Yeah, you do get a point of agility, but what do you lose? You can't carry as much, but my agility goes to 9, which, as you can see, my carry weight drops to 85, but my armor class goes up as well. And obviously my chance to hit and stuff goes up as well. So I think we'll not bother with that one. You've got things like skills, so you've got more skills over on the right there. You can see they actually drop down. Do they drop down? Oh, gifted, yes. You spend more time improving your skills. You start with better skill levels. Trade-offs that you do not gain as many extra abilities. There you go. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's just go for, I think, as always, you always go for Bloody Mess. Bloody Mess... It's just an aesthetic thing, really. Now, in this, basically, when you kill someone with Bloody Mess, they will die in some really horrible ways. Now, in this, it's not too bad, but in Fallout 3 and New Vegas, you probably don't want Bloody Mess, because if you have it, because of the way, obviously, the game is 3D and, has physics in it, whereas this is just, isometric. If you blow apart, like, say, you shoot someone and then they completely blow up into a big ball of flame, or it looks, you go, oh, that looks really hideous and really cool at the same time, and you sort of off-put, and also going, intriguing. When that happens, their bits go all over the place, and then you can't search them. Whereas in this, it doesn't really matter. So I'll go for Bloody Mess, and we can go for... finesse. Your attacks show a lot of finesse. You don't do as much damage, but you cause critical hits. We could go for Jinx. That's always funny. The good thing is that everyone else around you it gets more critical failures. Bad thing is so do you. Now I've put my luck up to 10 and done a Jinxed bloody mess character run, and it doesn't really work, to be honest with you. It really doesn't work. Well, we're just gonna go for balls. But we're just gonna go for Jinx because we can, and then we are going to go to as options. No, don't need to do that. Done. And there we go. I don't know what portrait we have.
You're here.
Yep, I'm here.
We've got a problem.
Have we now? What's the problem?
The controller chip for our water purification system is giving up the ghost.
That water chip again, is it? Right.
One, and the process is too complicated for a workaround system. Simply put, we're running out of drinking water.
That's not good. God, look at them tiles up there.
This is crucial.
Just looking around, actually behind his head,
and frankly,
seeing what the vault actually looks like. It's all metal, whereas it is all metal and stuff and grey. It's all rusty, as you can see as well. I mean, there is that in Fallout 3 and New Vegas, but it's also concrete as well.
We need that chip.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Marked your map with the location of another vault. Not a bad place to start, I think. Look, just be safe. Okay.
Yep, no problem, mate. I will do this for you, Overseer, and all of that. Right, so basically what he's done, he's now going to fling me outside. I have to leave Vault 13, and there is nondescript character number 4. And we're gonna. This is, I think this is supposed to be the first time the vault door's been opened in a while. And as you can see, all of the computers are scrolling away there. Like I say, I remember first playing this and going, the aesthetic's a bit weird, isn't it? And I didn't really know about the sort of Art Deco period and stuff like that at the time. But now when you actually play it now, it's like, oh yeah, I get it. Look at that. That looks a bit chunky, that thing. I think that would snap off like a twig, wouldn't it? Anyway, we're going to exit here. Now, the thing about these vaults is that, obviously, this is Vault 13. A lot of the Bethesda games are always, like, I think they're, like, quite high-numbered vaults. I think it's because it's set on the opposite coast, isn't it? That's the point. Although Fallout 4 is set... Where is it set? Is it Boston, I think? It might be Boston. Either way, these are set sort of California, around that sort of area, I believe. And then the Fallout 3's Capital Wasteland and whatnot. Anyway... We're now actually in the game. It took this long to get us here. So there's my character there. You can see I am just standing there in my vault suit. As you can see, it actually scaled. Look at all that. Look at how huge. I mean, remember when I first played it, it would have been in that resolution. There, right? So it would have been from this edge here up to about there, and then up to along there and down there. That's when I first played this thing, so it's good to see that they've actually messed around and put this stuff in. So we've got a couple of buttons. This one will be my skills. Yes, it is. So there's my skill deck, so steel, trap, first aid, all of that. My inventory, I'm actually going to right-click, and then we need to grab this thing here. There's a guy, like a bit of guy on the ground here. Looks like there is a knife. Oh, we'll have one of them, and we'll have some bullets. That's good. So let's go to our inventory, and we're going to put 1 unit of gun in my slot there. We've also got 2 sets of bullets. So we've got, what's that one there? That is, hang on, click on that one. Ammunition, caliber 10mm, jacketed hollow point. And this one is armor piercing. Alright, okay. Can I reload my gun? I didn't mean to do that. End combat, please. How do you reload your gun? I have no idea. Either way, I think we'll leave that there. Right, so we need to wander off. We need to go outside, and obviously there's lots and lots of rats around here. You can see there's like rats sort of roaming around. And that's this is a sort of tutorial where we first start killing something. So I'm just going to wander forward, and eventually what it's probably going to do, in fact, what I'm going to do first, I'm going to put a kniff in my item 2 as well. There we go. Also got flares as well. If we actually fire up a flare, I believe we can fire up a flare. Let's press that button, and that should, yeah, switch weapons. Then we'll activate a flare. How do you... Throw a flare. You can actually throw a flare? Didn't know that at all. No, just fling it over there. Let's see what happens. And that did nothing. I thought it was going to light the area up, but then I realised that we are playing like a 18-year-old game, so obviously there's no lighting in this thing. Right, okay. So this thing's coming towards us. We're now in combat, so we've got a certain number of action points. You can see these little dots there, and they are that's based on my agility, so obviously high agility is good. So we're going to switch to my pistol, and then we're going to go for aimed, and I'm going to click on the aim button, click on the rat, and then you can aim at different parts. So you can click head, eyes, blah, blah. I'm going to shoot it in the groin, 67% chance, and bang, it explodes. Obviously, I've got bloody mess, so I'll probably do that, and we'll end our turn. And we'll see if any other rats come towards me. They're not. So now I'm going to end combat. So I can, if I want, right click and then have a pick up. It's got nothing on it. It's not World of Warcraft, so we can't. We don't have to. We don't have to pick up like lungs or meat or anything from these things. Let's just go back to inventory. We're going to put our knife back in our hands. We're going to switch over to the knife because obviously I don't want to use bullets as well. Now, when I first played this, this is what I was experiencing. Right, bear in mind that obviously I'm going to swing at this. Right, there we go. I missed. I'm going to swing it again. And I'm... No, action points, I can swing it again. So I can swing 3 times. So yeah, that's it. Agility 9 is always good because you can swing 3 times with basic melee weapons, which is pretty cool. As I said, though, when I first played this was my first experience of, like, an RPG. And, let me just end the turn there. And, yeah, there's not a rat going to come towards us. But if I move forward, it's probably going to be another one. Yeah, so there we go. It's one of those things where I didn't. This is my first experience going. Oh, right. So you go around and you attack stuff, right? I get it. I understand. And as you'll find out, oh, I'm getting attacked off a rat there, cheeky bugger. Later on, that caused me a little bit of a problem because I pretty much went through the game doing this, attacking everything I could, which did not work out so well. And it's not working out now because this rat is kicking my ass. There we go. I want to end the turn. And there we go. We're going to go this way. You can double click and you'll do a little bit of a sprint. And I think if I go that way, there's like a bit of a cave-in thing. We can get some items, but I don't want to. What I want to do is exit into the wastelands. So here we go. Into Fallout properly. Right. So here we are. We're on the main map. Vault 15 is over that side there. So we're looking for a water chip. We do have a... we've got a town world. There's the Vault of the Future. We have until, what time is it? 5th of December, 2161 is when it is. We have until a certain time, I think it's 150 days to get the water chip, although I believe a patch pretty much changed that. Now, we need to head through the wasteland. Obviously, this is all unexplored stuff, but we are going to come across a town called Shady Sands. Now, if I just head straight to Vault 15, I don't know whether we'll find it or not. No, we are going to find it. There we go. There's Shady Sands, so we will go to there, and we will head inside it. So, welcome to Shady Sands, stranger. Please holster that weapon while you are here. So, how do I holster the weapon? No, that's not the right button. Okay, I don't... Will it be H? No, it's not that. Okay, easy one then. Let me just put that away and then wander inside. So I can have a little chat with this guy. Good day, I'm called Seth. How can I help you? I'd like some information. Information? What would you like to know about? I want to know about this place. Shady Sands is a peaceful community. We have our own irrigation system. We grow our own food. We were not plagued... if we were not plagued raiders and Rad Scorpions, we would have problems. What we do with the raiders? There are several groups of raiders. I organise guards like Ian to fight them off. And there's one band, the southeast of here, watch out for them. I want to know about this place. Again, I want to know about the Rad Scorpions. They've been after our Brahmin, which are obviously them big cow things, since we moved here. Want me to take care of them? Or take me to the Rad Scorpion Caves. Actually, no, let's not take me to the Rad Scorpion Caves. Let's not bother doing that. We can do a bit of bartering. To see what he's got. He's got bottle caps, which is obviously the first time you experience the economy of the game. It's all bottle caps. Let's go back to talking. And is there another button? Tell me about... Oh, yes, here we go. You can actually type stuff in. So I can say, tell me about what? So you can ask about water. And done. And it goes, sorry, I can't help you. About Bob. What about Bob? No, it doesn't know anything about Bob. What about the flight, speed... velocity, no, for the African swallow, no, we don't want that one. What is your favourite colour? No, we're not going to do any of these. Cancel. That, by the way, that talk about whatever is a pretty much useless button. I can't remember it doing anything. Let's just head inside. So, this is the first town we actually come to. Now, as I said, when I first started playing these games, I didn't really know what to do. And, obviously, my experience of it is limited to going outside a cave and killing rats. So I thought, well, I guess I didn't even know you could talk to people. I guess I'll just wander in here and start killing them. And that's what I did. As soon as I came here, I started shooting. And I killed that guy, and I picked up his hunting rifle, and I killed this person here, and then killed that. And basically went around the entire town and decimated, not all of it, because you can't kill everybody. The main story people you cannot do that to. And then did that, and then went to the next town, and then did the same that there. And by the time I got to Junktown... because you have an overall reputation in your character, so you've got... Is it in here? Can you see it from here? Karma, yes, there you go. Reputation general, okay? My karma was so low that as soon as I turned up into any area, I would immediately go into combat. Anyone could see me would just run away. And the game was pretty much unplayable. And that was my first experience of Fallout until obviously it took me about a week to do this. And I told the friend, he goes, you realise you're doing that completely wrong? No, not really. Let's, what do you need to do, like? And he told me, let's go over here. No, go back inside, please. Pathfinding's a bit shonky, although I noticed you can alter some of it. Let me just use that there. Oh, we'll actually open that up. Here's the first character that you meet. Now, this is Ian, right? This is, I guess he's definitely not Mad Max. I mean, he's got, you know, some blue jeans, and he's got, like, his leather jacket, and he's got an arm in, like, a weird sort of apparatus, and he's holding a gun. There's, like, a sort-of shotgun, but it's definitely not Mad Max. We have to point that out. So, hello, stranger. Looks like you're new here. What is your name? I am Genericson. Nice to meet you. I am Ian. What do you do here, Ian? I was a guard for Merchants of the Hub. Oh, that's another one of the main town areas. However, I was shot during a raid by bandits. Blah 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 blah. Shady Sands is now his home. You could help me out a bit? He goes, tempting offer. Since this place is boring, I'll tell you what, my rates are 100 caps. If you pay that, you got a deal. How about a piece of the action instead? I don't think so. Come back and you got some caps. That's the first time you can actually talk to, like, what would be someone who would follow you around. You can get a couple of people following you. So you've got Ian, and you've also got Dogmeat, which is the first dog that you will experience, or like, you'll be able to recruit and stuff. And Dogmeat was always pretty cool. Like, if you got Dogmeat leveled up, and you could basically, because he was really good with agility, you could do it so that you would it would pretty much crit on every attack. It was pretty good. Let's have a quick talk with this guy. It's late, come back, but I need your help. Are you hurt? No, this is the doctor. Okay. That's right, we need to wait until morning, actually. Let's open our Pip-Boy. You can see that we've got our things to do. Get the water chip, 100 odd, no, we've got a bit of a, you know, we've got, what, how many days? Not long at all. 144 days left. Anyway, let's go for, we need to go for an alarm clock. We need to wake up in, say, 5 hours, and that should be morning. There we go. So now we can talk to people. I want to have a quick chat with the Elder, which I believe is in here. He is there. I think he's going to be, what's that there? Where is the Elder? I need to talk to them. I'm not in need of healing. Bugger off. Where is the Elder? There's one place where, like, the Elder of the village is, and he basically tells you to help out with certain things, and I believe it's over on the right-hand side. Where is the Elder? It might have been, I'm pretty sure, I thought it was in that one there, but apparently not, or I've just missed it. Let's just go up here and see what we can find. No, what we'll do is I'll just raid the bookshelves then and see what we can find. What is that? That is a Scout's Manual. Excellent, we're going to take that, and let's open up our inventory, and we'll scroll down. You know, I'm very surprised on how, let me actually use that, and boom, you learned a lot about wilderness survival. Excellent, right, okay, that's cool. Let's head out. I'm sure the Elder was in here. I'm sure he was in here. Come on, head down. I'm sure we can find this guy, unless he's just wandering around somewhere else. I might just blind, and he is definitely in here. Yeah, there he is on the floor. Hello, I'm sorry, I'm not feeling too well right now. Find a way to fight the Red Scorpions. Talk to my brother Seth. Ah, right, okay. That might be the Elder, and he's on the deck because he's got Red Scorpion problems. Please do not take my things. Oh, God, there's even, you know, stealing stuff in this. Wow. Like I said, I haven't played this game in... Oh, God, I can't go over there. You can change in the settings the pathfinding distance. So, at the moment, this is like standard screen size. So, you can only really pathfind within what your screen would be. So, maybe here to about here. When you actually... When it was like out originally, so we're talking like 640 by 480 or something. But you can increase that. Let me have a quick chat with Seth. So, hey, Seth. Take me to Rad Scorpion Caves. Yes, I want to go to the Rad Scorpion Caves. So this is not going to be good. Let me just go to inventory, and we need to... Yes, we definitely got a gun. That is good. We need to kill some Rad Scorpions, and what this will do is give us some Rad Scorpion venomy stuff. There's a dead Brahmin over here. Let's actually have a quick look at that. You see the bones of a large two-headed cow. Well, that's not great. So we need to head down here, and... Oh, good grief. Right, so if I just aim up and say that's a minus 17% chance to hit. So what if we just put it on, say, if we not aim, we can't even hit it. So we'll end combat then. Get a bit closer. 19% chance. Aimed. would be 19% chance. If we actually aimed for a specific part, we just couldn't hit it. Do you know why? It's 'cause it's so dark. What I'm going to do... See, end combat. I really don't want to get too close. Yeah, I've got too close. It's now coming towards me. This is not good, because if it hits me, it's gonna poison me. I should have enough time to take it out, though. 27% chance to hit the head. Carapace is 67. What if I aim, though? It's gonna cost me 6 AP, and I don't have that AP. But if I go for a single, that's 5 AP, so I can't shoot twice, so I might as well go for an aimed shot. It's 67% chance to hit like that. Then it would be 67 just standard shot. You know what? We'll just do that. Bang! And I've hit it. So you shoot the bone. You see the bones of a large two-headed cow. Rad Scorpion was hit for 7 points of damage. That's pretty good. Then I'm going to walk away because obviously I want to kite it back. And now actually it's not following me, so I'm just going to hit it. Bang! 51. And I don't have enough points to do anything else, so I'm just going to keep backing up. And obviously if it comes towards me, then that's good. The reason I got 2 turns there is because of my sort of initiative. I've got a higher initiative. Let me shoot it again. Bang! I think I haven't killed it. That's not good. Let me just quickly go back. Run away. Oh my god, now it's going to come and hit me. This is probably going to hit me. I don't think I'll have enough action points. No, it didn't have enough action points to hit me. Good. Good. Die. What do you mean I missed it? What do you mean I missed it? You critically missed and lost the rest of your ammo. Ah, because I'm jinxed. Right, you know, I did pick that trait, didn't I? Okay, fine. This is not good. Come on, hopefully it'll hit me and then kill itself. You hit for 3 points, and now I'm being poisoned. Great, that's it, I'm dead. Oh, yes, I need to reload, so we'll go to reload. There we go, and single shot. Let's go for an aimed shot. And we're going to shoot it in the head. Okay, this thing is just a beast because it's just hitting me again. And what's my HP? Oh my god, my HP is 16. Okay, right, hit it in the head. Head, come on. Okay, this thing, I hit it in the head for 7 points of damage. This thing is apparently made of tungsten. And this is not going overly well, is it? Go for the head again. Oh god! I keep missing. Right, okay, Fallout was a harder game than I thought. It's not exactly like Bethesda, is it? Where you just go sack it and you just blast the shite out of everything. You're killing super mutants by day 1. I finally killed the thing. End combat. Inventory. Freaking stim pack. Stim pack. Neck the stim pack. Don't even inject the stim pack. Just neck it. Drink it. You gain 12 points. Let's go for... let me go for a bit of the old first aid on myself. Can I do that? You can. So I've healed 3 hit points. Experience for healing myself. Being poisoned, and you take damage from the poison. Basically, because I'm poisoned, I'm going to be. This is going to, you know, cause me a lot of issues here. Right. Let's see if I can pick stuff up from here. There we go. There's a scorpion's tail. That's good. What we're trying to do is get the scorpion's tails, and then that gives you a. Let me go back to my inventory. Put that there. Do I not have any armor? I really don't have any armor at all. Right, so, yeah, we get the scorpion's tails because then we can make some anti-venom. Good grief, let me just shoot this guy. 35% chance. I missed it. Like, awesome, great. Reload, and then we'll end it. Then we'll back up, I think. There we go. Anyway, this is pretty much exactly how I remember it, to be honest with you. This is Fallout. This is, a lot of times when I do these videos, I go, I don't remember that. I don't remember that. This is exactly how I remember Fallout, apart from the things that I've mentioned earlier, but oh my god. You critically miss and hit... Critically miss and hit randomly. That's fantastic. Let's just back up. And I've lost the rest of my ammo as well. Don't pick Jinxed, right? Just don't pick Jinxed as a trait. But yeah, this is exactly how I remember Fallout. Oh my good grief, it's done it again. The actual Fallout, so Fallout 1, as I said, I originally, when I first played it, I totally messed it up and just ran around and attacked people. And I told a friend, he went, oh, you're an idiot, obviously. And then I'm going to have to reload this gun, aren't I? There we go. And I played it again. Properly, and really enjoyed it and thought, yeah, this is pretty cool. And actually, as soon as I completed that, I remember when I played it, I think I said I played it a couple of years after I played a couple of years after it came out. I played this, and as soon as I completed it, I then bought Fallout 2. So it must have been around the same time as Fallout 2's release. And let me just end the combat there. So yeah, it must have been about the same time because I remember buying Fallout 2. And I bought it and played it and really, really liked that. Fallout 2 was, I guess, it was the same sort of thing. I mean, there was, you know, it was in I guess the one thing the Fallout series has done is it's moved on. It hasn't let itself sort of stagnate and sitting around the same sort of like pool. Where if you play the original Fallout and then play Fallout 2, there is actually a big, you know, a big gap. Like, you know, spoiler alert here. if you play Fallout 1 is set, obviously, well, whenever it was, whatever the Pip-Boy said, and you're a vault dweller. In Fallout 2, you're like an aborigine. You're like a I guess, oh, there is I was going to say there is a Rad Scorpion around here somewhere. You are like basically a guy who, or gal that you're basically in the wasteland. You again, spoiler alert here, but what happens is that after you've got the water chip, because you can bring the water chip back to the vault and basically save the vault, Vault 13. What happens is that they fix the water chip, and then the overseer, who was that guy at the start, basically says, you've been corrupted by the wasteland, and I've lost the rest of my ammo. Never pick Jinxed, it is shit. You've been corrupted by the wasteland, you are no longer welcome here, and kicks you out, and obviously you don't really like that. But there's nothing you can do about it, and that's pretty much the end of the game. I think you can continue on, but basically that's it. And then the story picks up in Fallout 2, where this guy obviously called the Vault Dweller, because this is supposed to be one of the first people who exited the vault, you see, or some of the vaults. They make their own village called Arroyo. And there's your crops are dying and things like that, so you need to get what's called a Garden of Eden creation kit, a GEC, and that's the Fallout story for Fallout 2. So you need to go and explore and experience, go through the wasteland and things like that, and try and find the GEC. And again, you can do that. And that was Fallout 2, but I remember playing that, and it was quite different. Obviously, there was the first time you meet the Enclave. I really don't fancy going around to try and take all of these Rad Scorpions out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many have I actually got? I don't know. I don't know what's best, to be honest with you. Can I not inspect these? Inspect. It's a Rad Scorpion. Looks unhurt. The problem I have... I can't really talk to it. Let's not talk to a Rad Scorpion. Is that I don't have when you level up further, there's a trait so you can see like the type of armor and stuff that it's got. Well, obviously these have got armor, but that's hollow points. That should do more damage. So let's put that in there. Let's put hollow points in this thing, because that might do a bit more damage, but it doesn't really tell me at the moment. Anyway, let's skip that around. Yeah, the story of Fallout 2, I remember, playing Fallout 2 pretty much as soon as it came out. I have sold my original big box copy, sadly, which is a bit of a shame. But let me just fire at this thing here. That missed. And then we're going to run away. But yeah, I remember playing it and enjoying it. Oh, I guess I can't. Can I shoot this thing again? Yes. I hit that as well. How much damage did it do? 8 points of damage. Sweet. Let's bugger off now. And this is going to try and come around the corner. Playing that was quite cool, and actually, I think there was was there something to do with a rocket? No, not a rocket. Oh yes, there was. Was there a rocket? I'm pretty sure there's like a shuttle type thing in one of the cities, and oh god, there's that Rad Scorpion's coming towards me as well on the right. There was a rocket, and you had to change the fuel. You had to reroute the fuel to like a oil tanker, so you could go to the Enclave, or Enclave as some people call it, don't really know which is which you prefer, whatever, and you go to their sort of big, what is it? Is it a drilling platform? It's like an oil rig, isn't it? I think it's like an oil rig, and then you go and kill the leader of the Enclave and stuff. Which is a bit weird, because when you play Fallout 3, it does reference these things and stuff, but it also has a separate Enclave thing. And what really bugged me as well is that you got aliens in... If there's always there's always been this weird sort of 1950s alien vibe going on with Fallout. So extraterrestrials, like aliens and stuff. In fact, there is an Easter egg in Fallout 1 and 2 where you can encounter an alien spaceship and get the alien blaster, which obviously is one of the best, it is the best energy weapon in the game, I believe. But there were never aliens as aliens. They were never from outer space. They were always government. I think they were always government experiments if you actually read up on what they were supposed to be. And then obviously in Fallout 3, with the Mothership Zeta thing, they actually made them aliens as in space aliens, which really sort of bugged me. And I don't know whether that was story changed or whatever. I don't know how they managed to go around and explain it, if they even did. And I'm about to die basically. I need to kill this thing. And this is not good. I am pretty much going to die, I think. This might be the end of this video. Quickly run down here. Don't hit me for 7 damage. Bollocks. And I'm on -15.
Your bones are scraped clean by the desolate wind. Your vault will now surely die.
Yeah. So, it's a quite tough game, isn't it? I think I'm running this on normal difficulty. Hang on. Difficulty normal, yeah, difficulty normal. But, yeah, obviously you would save it before you would do all of that one. Anyway, you know what? This has pretty much done what I wanted to do, and like all nostalgia videos, basically allow me to play it again and see exactly what it's like. You know what? It's exactly how I remember Fallout, even the dying bit. There's so many times when I've died. Remember that, you know, you play Fallout 3 in the latest ones and stuff, and you are like the, you know, the big bad hero guy. Whereas in this, you are just a lonely, like a little peon and stuff. You know, you are the nobody. You are really, really crappy. You wear in a vault and all that sort of thing. It's a lot darker and harder game, I think, than the originals. But I guess it is an older game, and you know, they would tend to be a lot harder back then. But, yeah, it's Fallout. It is exactly Fallout. You know what? It's also perfectly playable. I thought, last time I tried to play this, I played it on like a netbook. And, you know, just because it had the screen that could sort of handle it. But now it's like sort of been, not remastered, I wouldn't call it remastered, but it is in perfect working order. I mean, you know, you can actually max out the resolution and change more options than you could in the original. And it works, it plays. And would I be tempted to go back through this again? I couldn't say. But I'm certainly not tempted. I'm not going, this doesn't work, it looks horrible, blah, blah. It is what it is. Obviously, it is a, you know, like 16, 17, 18-year-old game or whatever. But it works, and it plays well, and honestly, I would recommend anyone who wants to experience the original Fallout story to probably go back and give these a go. I know that they re-released all of the Fallouts in a big mini nuke, so you got Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Fallout Tactics, Fallout 3, and Fallout New Vegas. In a big mini nuke, and I've got one of them as well, which is pretty cool. But Fallout 1 and 2, really cool games, really good. Tactics I really like. A lot of people hated it because it was a sort of very distinct break. Is that going to start? Yeah, it was actually going to start the intro again. It was a distinct break from Fallout. It wasn't really an RPG, it was more of a combat tactics game, but it was still a good game, and I really liked the story, and a lot of people really hated it. A lot of people said, oh, the story's garbage, and to be fair, it did introduce some stuff that was just totally off, like this idea of Vault Zero and a network and stuff. Didn't really fit with the rest of the other games, but then I guess there is a break between Fallout 1 and 2 and Fallout 3 anyway with that story, but looks like Fallout 4, and I haven't played it yet. As I said, as the time recording, it's out tomorrow. They've introduced humanoid robots into that by the look of the trailers, so it might be a case of they're sort of introducing more Fallout tactics stuff into that. But either way, that is a nostalgia plus Fallout. It's still a pretty cool game. Links in the description so you can check it out yourself. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings. Today's beverage is a nice cup of tea, and I'm now going to disappear for several months and play Fallout 4.